Ladies and gentlemen, today, I stand before you with a heavy heart. We gather in the shadow of loss, an empty chair, a quiet voice now silenced. We have paused, as a community, as a society, to mourn a life that has departed. It is a natural response, a show of respect for a soul who has left us, a symbol of our humanity. But in our sorrow, I can't help but feel a profound sadness that lingers just below the surface. We are compelled to stop our lives for those who have passed, yet how often do we pause for those who suffer in silence? How often do we allow our daily grind to overshadow the cries of the ill, the weary, the forgotten? In a world that seems to celebrate productivity above all else, we have unwittingly turned a blind eye to the struggles of those still fighting, those who bear their pain alone, day after day, minute by minute. Illness doesn't just take a life, it takes away the essence of living. It steals dreams and aspirations, hope and joy. But unlike death, sickness is often met with indifference. We rush past the frail and suffering, unable to classify their plight as urgent or worthy of our time. We say we are busy, we have deadlines, meetings, and chores. And yet, in our haste, we may lose sight of what it truly means to care. Consider this: the voices of the ill may not echo as loudly as the final breaths of the deceased, but their cries for help are just as powerful. Every day, someone battles a disease, a heartbreak, a hidden pain, yearning for connection and understanding. Those who struggle deserve our attention. They deserve our empathy. They deserve to be seen and heard before it's too late. So, as we gather to honor the life that is now gone, let us also take a moment to reflect on the lives that are still here but suffering. Let us pledge to pause, not just in moments of mourning but in moments of need. When we see someone in pain, let's not divert our eyes, but instead, let's offer our hands. Because love isn't only measured in grand gestures or solemn tributes. It is measured in the little things, in the phone call to check in, the offer of a listening ear, the willingness to sit with the uncomfortable. In acknowledging the living, we uplift the essence of what it means to be human. Let our sorrow inspire us to act. Let our grief transform into compassion. Let us not forget those who are still writing their stories, those whose battles may go unnoticed among the chaos of life. Together, let us foster a community where we pause not only to mourn the dead but also to uplift the living, to create a space where everyone knows they matter, where every voice is heard before it fades into silence. Thank you.